John Johnson at 5.
You won't take care of yourself? I will. Now here, you sit down. Don't move.
It's just a little scratch on the bottom of the
That little
foot.
scratch could have been a lot more serious. Now here, I want you to put your foot
Oh, my Lord.
Yes.
Oh, shoot, I've got to do that mud bath for
Oh, will you
tomorrow.
stop? Will you stop? Huh? For once, you just got back from the hospital. For once, let someone take care of you.
All right, you talked me into it.
Good. How nice.
Hey, Suede, this is the live, huh? You want to feel me a drink?
Ask him. He calls the shots around here.
Have I missed something?
Your partner here ordered me off the property, so I'll make it short and sweet. So long, Luna. Thanks.
Suede, wait. Now, what in the name of the goddess is going on here?
Been quite a while since your grandpa and you and I had anything to celebrate.
Yeah.
Won't be too long before there'll be a fourth generation joining us.
Oh, I can't wait until Duke is old enough.
Mr. Buchanan, I thought I heard your car drive up.
Well, Kim, I hope Duke wasn't too much for you. Kim, he's okay, isn't he? What's the matter, Kim? Where's the baby?
Yeah, don't ask questions, okay? Just get in the car and meet me at the Knotty Pines Hotel. I've got a surprise for you.
Jason, what are you talking about? Look, the court just took Duke away from me. All right, my whole life is falling to pieces, so the last thing I want or need is a surprise right now.
Leanne, trust me, okay? The surprise is definitely worth the trip.
All right, there. Get her into cubicle 1.
Larry, thank heavens you're here. Please try and help her.
Larry, she took the full force of a bomb.
Bomb? What
Yeah.
bomb?
Well, it was a smoke bomb that was tossed into
It was meant for me, and Marty was standing in the doorway, and she inhaled a lot of the smoke before she passed out.
Well, that's not going to be so serious for her, is it?
Vicki, I don't know. With Marty's lupus, there could be complications.
Complications. Bishop, well, it was very good of you to come.
I came to see about that young woman. And about you, Andrew. That bomb was meant for you. To send you a message. Resign. And I suggest you heed the warning before your holy crusade claims another victim.
One life to live.
We all make mistakes. The question now is whether you can learn from yours.
Forgive me, Bishop, but you make it sound as if Andrew were the one who tossed the smoke bomb. He's not the one stirring up all the hatred.
Mrs. Buchanan, I admire your loyalty. But even you must see the folly of Reverend Carpenter's actions. This campaign for personal privacy, that's just what it is. It's Andrew's personal problem. He's put it before the best interests of the church.
But he hasn't. Andrew, come on, say something.
Well, Vicki, yes, the bishop and I, we disagree on what's best for the church, but I think he's right about one thing. The actions I've taken have only led to more chaos and more pain.
Remorse is the first step to repentance, my boy.
Oh, I'm very sorry. I don't think he has anything to
Vicki,
repent for.
please, you don't have
Do
to
you have
defend
any
me.
idea what they called this man? They called him a child molester. That's the lowest of the low. They accused him of using his position to take advantage of young boys like Billy Douglas, and it was all lies, Bishop. We know that it was lies. But Andrew stood strong, and most of the time stood alone to fight for his rights and for ours. I should think you would be very proud of him.
That's a very impassioned defense. But Reverend Carpenter's behavior has been indefensible. In his own words, he's only created more chaos and pain. It has to stop.
How, by forcing him out, by giving in to the hate mongers?
Could have gone quietly, thus preserving his own integrity and the integrity of St. James's Church. But he chose to fight, and he's lost. Andrew must go, especially in the light of the new evidence.
Oh, yes, well, I have seen this evidence, haven't I? Some grainy photographs of Andrew and Cassie taken by some snooping photographer. I don't even know how you can condone that.
The investigating committee only responded in kind. These public posturing, these petitions, these protest marches. Andrew has gone far beyond his own private life and preferences.
Folks, come on, please. If you're going to argue, take it outside.
Mary, how is she?
Well, it's like I said. Her lupus has depressed her immune system. Right now, there's very high risk of infection.
Well, she's going to be all right, isn't she?
Well, we'll know more in a few hours, Vicki. Right now, though, I'm afraid it's touch and go.
What's it gonna take, Andrew, to open your eyes? If that poor girl dies, you'll have no one but yourself to blame. Is the price worth it?
You just stood there? You just let him walk out with my son?
I tried to stop him, Kevin, but he was...
He what? He hit you? Did he threaten you? What did he do? Threaten the baby?
No, of course not.
Explain.
It's obvious the explanation is pretty darn clear here. Jason just wanders in the door up these steps, up to the damn nursery where Kim decides to hand him my baby and say, here, have a nice day.
Kevin,
I was alone in the house. I didn't know he was there until he walked up to the crib and picked up the baby. I was so stunned, so shocked.
That doesn't excuse it, Kim.
Hey, knock it off. Getting all wound up and hysterical isn't going to solve anything. Let's try and handle this thing calmly.
Jason said that he was only taking the baby to Leanne for the night. Just one night, Kevin. He promised that he would return...
He promised? I don't care about his promises, Kim. He took my son. And I will be damned if I am gonna let him get away with that, Dad. If you're not on my side on this one, then just get out of my way, all right?
Kevin! Kevin!
Hey, look, Duke, I'm sorry about the surroundings, but I couldn't take the risk of taking you back to my place. It ain't the Ritz, but it's good enough for us, right? Who is it?
Jason, it's me.
Okay, hold on a sec, okay? Hey, I'm glad you can make it. Come on in.
Look, could you just please tell me
Come
what's
in.
going on?
Look
What?
in the drawer.
What?
Just look.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, my baby. Oh, Duke, come here, honey. Come here. Oh, my God, are you real? Oh, Jason, is you real?
We had a long talk, and all he wanted to do was to see his mother, so...
How'd you do it? How'd you get Kevin to do it?
Who cares about Kevin? All that matters is right in your arms. I mean, you got your baby back.
Oh, my Duke, my baby. Thank you.
The best undressed...
Let me get this straight. You fired Suede because you found him sleeping outside.
The man is a vagrant. You pay him for food and lodging, and he was lodging here on this property. That is not part of the job description.
I am the one who gave him that job, remember?
You hired him to work, not to camp out and save a few bucks. He's lucky that's all I did. I could have called the cops and had him jailed for trespassing.
Try it.
Cops scare you, do they?
Oh, enough,
No,
Max.
no. I wonder why. What is it whenever cops are around, you just can't seem to be found?
Look, this isn't worth it. I'm out of here.
Don't let me stop you, Ace.
Stop it. Now, nobody is going to move one single muscle here until we get this thing settled. Now, Max, where do you get off?
Me?
Yes, you.
It wasn't me. It was all him.
We
He's the one
had
who
a
was-
deal. No hiring or firing without mutual agreement. Now, isn't that right? Now, what kind of partnership is this if you keep overriding my choices?
Luna, I'm trying to protect you from...
I don't need protecting. Oh, ow.
See that? See?
Ow.
That is his fault.
He is not the one that made me mad. You're the one that got me mad.
Luna, it's not worth it.
Wait. Don't you dare. All right.
All right. All right. Either we're partners or we're not. Either you rehire this man right this minute, or you can replace both of us.
Oh, that is ridiculous.
All right, I can't walk very fast, but I can walk, and I'm going to keep walking right out that door if that's what you want.
You know that is not what I want, and neither do you, and you know that. Come on, Luna. We're not just partners in some business sense. You know more than anybody that what we have is kind of a mystic connection.
Almost sounds poetic.
You just give me a reason, pal, huh?
This is not about Suede. For the last time. Now, this is about trust. Now, look, sometimes you're gonna have to trust my judgment and my decisions. And I'm gonna have to know. I'm gonna have to have faith in you that you won't go back on your word on me.
So
No, I have not finished yet. Now, if we don't have that kind of faith in each other, then we don't have anything.
Fine. Believe me, I have that faith in you.
When
it comes to him, it's a difference.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
He can stay.
Don't you tell me. You tell him.
You can stay. If I catch you camping on this property one more time, I won't bother canning you. I'll just call the police. You happy now?
No. But you're on the right track.
Least you could do is say thank you. To her, at least. Oh, I guess it's beyond you, huh?
Hey. I told you it wasn't easy to get rid of me.
Goes two ways, Mr. Poetry Man. I'll be watching you.
For the last time, I'm not going home.
Don't yell at Joey.
We care about you. Now, we're not going to tell anybody where you are, but sooner or later...
I said no.
All right, then maybe someplace else. Maybe you can stay at the
Oh,
Reverend's.
yeah, right. The guy almost turned me in at the rectory when my mom called. And besides, he's in enough hot water.
Billy, what about just calling your parents? Try talk to them on the phone, you know, without the face-to-face.
Yeah, right. They'd probably call the cops, you know, have them trace the call, and then haul me in.
Come on, man.
Look, my dad's a firm believer in that critical love stuff. He thinks you can scare kids straight. And in my case, he'd want me very straight.
Listen. You know, your mom is on your side.
It's true, Billy. She's really hurting for you. One day she'll make your dad come around.
All right. If you can make me believe that, I'll go home.
Make you.
That's right, Joe. If you can make me believe that I can go back home and my parents won't treat me like I've got a disease or like I ought to be in jail, I'll do it.
Okay. Okay. All right, I'll do it. I'll go to your parents and I'll scope them out. And if they seem, what, flexible, then will you leave this dump and come home?
Deal.
Good.
But I'm warning you, Joe. If you tell anybody where I am right now, I will never, ever forgive
Mr. and Mrs. Douglas, hello.
Hello.
Have you heard anything about Billy?
Not yet.
Well, I'm on my way over to the rectory. Maybe Andrew's heard something.
Well, I would actually doubt it. He probably has enough on his hands, what with the explosion and everything.
Explosion?
Walter, there's no need to alarm her.
Please tell me, what explosion?
It may not mean anything, Cassie.
Apparently, someone decided to stop throwing stones and to start throwing bombs. See, we just drove by the church. The whole area is cordoned off with police, fire trucks, ambulances.
Was anybody hurt?
I don't know. We didn't ask. You know, I'm surprised, you being as close to the Reverend as you are, that you didn't know already.
Excuse me.
Order and send note to Andrew. Cassie, Callison,
She just left. May we have a few menus?
Oh, sure. Sure, sit right here.
Thank you.
Sure. Here you go.
Thank you. Was that necessary, Walter?
Well, we need menus, dear, if we're going to order.
You know what I'm talking about, that cheap shot at Cassie, about her and the Reverend Carpenter.
I would like to know why you constantly contradict me and stand up for that man.
When are you going to stop blaming Reverend Carpenter for our problems?
Our problems? It seems to me we didn't have any problems until he started to try to seduce our son.
He did not seduce. You can't have it both ways, Walter. You can't be blaming Reverend Carpenter or accusing Reverend Carpenter for molesting boys and then turn around and accuse him of carrying on with Cassie Callison.
It's all the same to me. Either way you look at it, he has abused his position as minister of our church. That's why Billy ran away, because he was tired of taking Andrew's, how will you put it, interference?
It's us he can't take.
What?
He's afraid of us. He's afraid of our disapproval, our disappointment.
That's the most ridiculous
No,
thing.
you won't even listen to him. When he tried to talk to you about the feelings that he has about being gay, you wouldn't...
No, I will not listen to him. You know why? Because those are not his feelings. That's a bunch of nonsense that Carpenter put into his head.
Okay. Maybe you're right. But we can't do anything or discuss this until we bring Billy home. Now, Walter, won't you please help me find him?
Wanda, where is he? Where's my son?
Water.
All right, so the bishop can be a little intimidating. But he's just a human being, and he makes mistakes, just like the rest of us.
I know, Vicki, and I appreciate your support, but maybe I need to face my mistakes if he's right and I'm doing more harm than good.
Well, you're not. You finally are shining a light into corners that have been dark for too long.
Well, Vicki, tell that to Marty. Now, I encouraged her to see the light. I pushed her to tell the truth.
And she did?
Yes, she did, and look at her. I mean, what kind of minister am I?
You're a very good minister. And right now, Marty needs you, so go in and help her. Go on.
Hey, kiddo. Looking good.
Go away. Just go away. See, he's sleeping. Well, it must mean he likes his new bed, right?
Man, I feel like I had to do this. Because if it wasn't for me, you would still have custody.
Oh, God, Jason, you're so wrong. You are the best thing that ever happened to me.
Yeah, well,
You are the best thing that happened to both of us.
I don't know. If I didn't have a record, if I had a real job.
No. No, Jason, you're the one. You told me that I had to keep cool when I was on the stand, right? But did I? No, I didn't. You know, I played right into their hands.
Kevin's lawyer pushed you. I mean, come on, he was looking for some kind of reaction.
Yeah, and he got one, all right. Right? I mean, he pushed all the right buttons, and I completely lost it.
The Buchanans are the ones with the money, the clout, and the power, and they stacked the deck from the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I thought. But, I mean, Kevin gave you Duke, you know, so we could keep him tonight. So that must mean he's coming to his senses, right? I mean, Vicki must have talked to him, or somebody must have talked to him and realized he'd gone just a little bit too far. So since he gave us Duke tonight, I guess he's planning to be a lot more reasonable, right? Well, how'd you do it? I mean, I want to know what you said to him, you know, to get him to give us Duke.
Doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, it does, because, I mean, I know how Kevin feels about you. I don't know, I kind of know. I want to know what you said.
Not much, actually. I just went in there and I got him. I mean, that's all that counts, right?
You got him. Well, Jason, you did talk to him. I mean, you discussed it with him, right?
No, I didn't discuss it with him for a very simple reason that he wasn't there. I went up to the nursery where the babysitter was watching him.
Wait a second, what do you mean? Kim was there?
I guess. I don't know. And I was gonna give him the little doll, and I don't know what happened. I grabbed him, I went down the stairs, out the door. I took him. No excuses. If that makes me a criminal, I would do it again for you. Leanne. Ann, say something. If you're mad at me, I'll take him back.
No. No, Jason, because everything's gonna be all right now. Don't you see? I mean, we're all a family again, the way we're supposed to be. We're gonna be a family tonight, and we're gonna be a family every night.
Oh, wait a minute. Every night? This is only for tonight. I gotta take him back first thing in the morning.
Jason, I let them take him from me before. They grabbed him from my arms. I'm not gonna let them do it ever again. I am gonna keep Duke, and nobody is gonna ever take him away.
Man! Jason, I know you're in there. Open up. All right? I'll break it down. Damn it. You can't do this, Leanne! You can't take my son away from me! You can't!
Kevin! They're not there.
I won't get away with it, Dad. I'll find him. If it's the last thing I do in life, I will find my son.
You have your period. You can't...
One Life to Live will continue in a moment.
Next over some incredible rescues and with people that were saved.
So, you've made it clear you don't want that love.
That's not the kind of love I mean.
Don't get religious on me, hey, Rev.
See, now there's still some hope for you, Miss Saybrook.
Yeah. Leave him laughing, huh?
Hey, don't talk about leaving, all right? I need all the allies I can get, and you're one of them.
You're better off without me. Everybody is.
Hey, what are you gonna do? You're gonna lie here, feel sorry for yourself, or you're gonna get better and get stronger and get on with your life? You got friends out there, friends you've never even met yet. Places and love, yes, love that you can't even imagine, Marty, but all you gotta do is love yourself. Just a little bit.
Nice sermon, Rat. Very inspirational.
Marty,
But you're wasting it on me. I'd like to be alone, okay?
Cassie.
Andrew, thank God you're okay.
I'm okay. How'd you find out?
Well, news travels fast. How's Marty?
Marty's in trouble. Physically in trouble. She has got to find the will to live.
You never cease to amaze me. After everything she's done to you.
Cassie, if I can't find it in myself to give her a second chance, what good am I? I mean, that's my job. I'm supposed to give people some hope, get them to care and feel. But right now, nobody is interested in what I got to offer. Not Marty and not the parish. When am I going to get the message that they're sending me that enough is enough?
More.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't mean to hog them, but they're just so good.
Oh, thank you, Suede. But don't you worry, darling. I made these moon-drop delight cookies just for you.
What's so funny?
Why you keep wolfing them down like you're on death row and this is your last meal or something? Did I say something bad? I'm sorry.
Nothing. Thanks for the cookies.
There's 2 more here that got your name written on them.
I just don't get it. I mean, you got no call to stand up for me. You hardly even know me. But you pulled my bacon out of the fire 2 times now. I mean, every time Max wants me gone, you keep me on. Why?
Lord, that's more words out of your mouth than I think I've ever heard. Do you really distrust me that much?
Not you. Everybody else.
Well, now, I can't speak for everybody else, but I know I use my IR factor.
Excuse me?
IR, internal radar. It's something you're born with, like brown hair or size 8.5 feet, AA. It's just a way of seeing what a person really is like inside.
You think you see me, huh?
Mm-hmm. Does it scare you?
Does it scare you?
You don't frighten me, Suede. Once I decide to trust somebody, I'm true blue, right to the end.
Could be dangerous.
Oh, are you saying I shouldn't trust you?
That's what your partner says.
Well, I'm asking you. And why didn't you tell me you didn't have a place to live? Suede, if you need a roof over your head, I can help you.
I don't need pity, I need work.
Well, I'm not offering pity. I'm just trying to...
And I don't need you protecting me from Max. I can take care of myself.
Oh, I know that. But I'm just saying that every once in a while people need a helping hand, and I'll be there for you if you need me. You just whistle. Or better yet, won't you pick up that harmonica of yours and play me one of those pretty tunes? I'll come running.
I'll remember that.
I am not going to let anyone take Duke.
I understand how
No,
you feel.
Jason, you do not
I'm
understand
the
how
one
I
that got
feel.
you Duke for the night, for one night, so that you could say goodbye. But you got to let him go in the morning.
Would you please stop saying that?
Do you want Kevin and the rest of his family after you? Want the cops standing here? They're not going to reason with you. They're going to knock the damn door down. Is that what you want?
No, Jason, the only thing I want is Duke.
Oh, God knows. I wish I could do something so that you wouldn't have to give him up. Okay? But Kevin won the battle. They granted him custody. There's nothing we can do about that.
You can't take him away from me, Jason. You
Leanne,
can't do it.
Stop. All right? Maybe we can do something, but not like this. I am on your side. Please. I'm not against you. Okay? Don't shut me out.
You're right. I'm sorry. You're absolutely right. I acted childishly, and that is not going to help me, and it's certainly not going to help Duke.
Okay.
I'm going to deal with this calmly and clearly.
Good. That's good.
I mean, you just said it all, right? I mean, the custody battle is over, and Kevin won.
Right. Yes.
But that does not make it right, Jason. Nothing anybody can say will ever make it right. They used me. Jason, they used me and my friends. They twisted things around to make me look bad, all right? They tried to make me look like a criminal. Well, if that's what they want, that's what they're going to get.
Do you know what you're saying?
Yes, I know what I'm saying. Jason, I have never been more sure of anything in my life. They stole my baby away from me, and now it's my turn. Duke is mine, Jason. And I am never going to let anybody take him away again.
Trust in me.
Vicki?
Don't scold me. I just wanted to make sure she was all right.
Fine. She's under observation around the clock. Frankly, you're the one I'm concerned about.
Why?
You look tired, Vicki. You should go home and get some sleep.
I will. Just want to wait till she's a little bit better, okay? Don't you see it, Larry?
See what?
The resemblance between her and Megan. Oh, I know they don't look anything at all alike. I know that. It's just a quality about her. It's tough, combative.
Smart Alec?
That, too. Maybe it's just seeing her lying there. I can't help but think of Megan.
Vicki, you exhaust yourself on everybody else but you. If it's not Marty Saybrook, it's Andrew Carpenter, or even his father. Well, don't you think it's time that maybe you took care of Vicki Buchanan for a change?
I think there's nothing wrong with me. Besides, what little aches and pains I may have are nothing compared to people who are really suffering. Now, what about Sloan? Did he come to see you? Did you give him any more hope?
Vicki, come on. Even if I had something to say, I couldn't divulge that to you. Sloan's not your family, is he?
Well, nobody's a friend. You can tell me.
What about your family?
My family. Well, Kevin is obsessed with his custody fight. And Joey is very, very worried about Billy Douglas.
And Clint? Is he happy these days?
Happy? I don't know. I don't know if he's happy. We don't see each other all that much. And when we do spend time together, we seem to argue.
About Andrew's controversy? Well, how does he feel about your spending all this time with the Carpenters?
I don't spend that much time with the Carpenters. What, are you implying there's something improper in my relationship with Sloan?
Just asking.
Well, fine. You asked and I answered. And now I'm going to take your advice, and you can watch out for Marty, and I'm going home. Good night, Dr. Wolek.
Joseph, isn't it kind of late for you to be out?
Yeah, I got something to do, Linda. Good evening, Mr. and Miss Douglas.
Oh, Joey, am I glad to see you. Have you heard from Billy? Do you know where he is?
I was looking for you because I wanted to know if you could talk to me about him.
What about Billy?
The thing is, sir, I know he had a fight with you, Mrs. Douglas. And being a person with parents myself, of course, I thought maybe he needs some sort of sign or a signal that you're willing to work things out. Maybe that's when he needs to come home.
Are you asking us or telling us?
I'm just wondering.
Well, all right. We're willing to work things out. If you could tell Billy that we're willing to work...
Actually, there's really nothing to work out. You can tell Billy that he may as well stay where he is.
No, Walter, you don't mean that.
Let's go, Virginia.
Joey, he'll come around. He will. Tell Billy that. Will you tell Billy to please come home?
Virginia? Joey?
Hey, Dad. Kev. What's up?
Oh, well, Jason stole Duke right out of the house as if you cared all of a sudden.
Kevin, did you find him? Did you...
No, they're not up there. And if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to ask you where they might be.
Wait a second.
I saw you talking to the Douglases.
Yeah, she was asking me
But
about
I told
Billy.
you I didn't want you getting involved
Dad,
in that
Billy
mess.
is my friend.
I'm
If
not
you're in trouble-
discussing it. I want you to come home with me. Now. Kevin? I don't think there's anything more we can do here tonight. Wanda, if you hear from Leanne or Jason, you'll call us?
Where did you get these?
In town?
They're beautiful.
Yeah. And this here is called Crazy Lace Agate.
Wait, I've seen this one before, but I never knew its name. Max, these are wonderful.
Glad you like them. I thought maybe if you actually wore a piece of the land, maybe you'd feel more a part of it.
residence of Mr. and Mrs. Asa Buchanan. At the tone, leave your name and a message. Thank you.
Yeah, hi, this is Max Holden. Would you please tell Addie Kramer that I will be stopping by tomorrow? I have something to give her.
Talk about nerve. You can't trust a poor homeless man, but you still carry that torch for Blair Daimler, and you know every last one of her flaws.
Well, that's just the thing, Luna. I don't know anything about Suede, and neither do you. The man could be a serial killer for all we know.
I think I prefer that to Blair.
But I know about her, and like they say, better the evil you know.
You still love her anyway, don't you?
Oh, it's late. Time to close up.
Dieters have different needs, so Accutrim created different formulas.
My appetite was huge until Accutrim Maximum Strength.
I'd lose my willpower after 3 until I found Weight Day.
I'd eat all day without Accutrim 16-hour.
Accutrim, one is right for you.
You can't be with him when he meets the new kids, or when the teacher calls on him. But you can be sure he'll give it his best because you started him off with Cheerios. Of the 50 leading cereals, only one.
We were right about your mom. Yeah, your mom's really great. She says she wants you to know that you can just come home whenever you want. She's ready to talk and work things out.
And my dad.
Well, I really think if you just work it out with your mom. Just
Joey, what happened? Did my dad get down on his knees? Did he beg me to come home like all's forgiven?
You know, your mom said that he'll understand. Just
damn it, Joey, what did he say?
Billy. Okay. Dad says that you might as well stay where you are. Billy, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Andrew, you gotta stop putting yourself down because of your failures. Because if everybody did that, where would we be? Listen, Marty's alive. She's gonna be fine because of you. You make a difference, Reverend. And if the vestry and the bishop and everybody else in town is too stupid or bigoted to...
Why are you so good to me?
Do you really have to ask?
Not anymore. I love you, Cass.
You said you loved me, Jason.
You know I do.
You said you would do anything for me. Do you remember? You said you would lie, you would cheat, and you would steal.
And I meant it. I would give my life for you, but don't ask me to do this.
I have to. I'm sorry, Jason. I know it's unfair. But I have to keep Duke, and I have to ask you to help me.
Do you know what you were asking? Do you? If you don't return him in the morning, we're going to have to live with that decision. Not for a day, not for a week, for the rest of our lives. And his.
Don't you understand that I am doing this for Duke? Can't you see that he is a part of me, Jason? He's a part of myself, my being. And if they take him away from me, it's like ripping off a part of me, and I can't let them do that.
If you hold on to him, your whole life is going to change.
I know. I know that. I know once I take him, that's it, Jason, but I am not scared of that. Don't you understand? The only thing that I'm scared of is a life without him. Jason, I love you. I love you both. And I am willing to do anything it takes to keep us together. Are you? Please answer me, Jason, yes or no?
Yes. Of course I will. I'm with you. Now and forever. I'm not turning back.
Well, you decided to come home.
I'm tired, please.
Well, I'm not surprised. You've been out half the night. Where have you been?
There was an incident at the church. What's wrong? What's happened? What is wrong?
Sergeant? Yeah, this is Kevin Buchanan. I need to report a kidnapping.